Yeah, this morning was quite good, although qualifying was really hindered by red flags and I didn't really actually get to put a lap together. We were still somehow P2, so this morning was good. And in the first race we were able to win, and then coming into the second race here this weekend, the one that was cancelled from SNET, we were starting P2, so I knew it was a good place. The start was quite strong, and then tried to go on the outside in the first corner, and then kind of boxed in so I had to slot back in, and then I got stuck between two high techs, and I think they were probably working together, so I kind of got boxed in a little bit and dropped back to fourth. But no, the pace was really strong. We were a lot quicker, like a lot quicker than the cars ahead of us. So even with how bad the dirty air is and how bad it is for racing, we were still able to get back to second. And we were a lot quicker than the leader, and we probably could have gotten into the lead, but he was defending quite hard, so it wasn't really worth risking a crash. But unfortunately, we picked up a 5-second penalty for track limit. So yeah, I was quite surprised because I never saw a warning for it, so maybe I missed it or something. But we'll have to speak to the team and have a look at it. But anyways, the P3 still a good result.
Just got passed by Louis Sharp off the line, but still a nice podium to start the weekend.
Yeah, no, it was a good race. Louis got an amazing start. I got a bit unlucky with Paul being wet. Yeah, I just got lost of wheel spin, and he got an amazing start. He had a good pace throughout the whole race. I think we also did, but I couldn't keep up with him. But yeah, really happy to get my first podium in British F4, and yeah, we're looking on to tomorrow.
So good stuff. A P3 in race 1 at Donington. A nice move on Freddie Slater at the restart, and you had good pace out there as well. It was a good drive.
Yeah, for sure. I really enjoyed it. Obviously, when we came to the grid, it was wet. So I was a little bit skeptical if it was going to be dry or wet, but when we got out, it was just about finding the right patches that was dry, and we got some good tire temp. So yeah, I had a really good start. Got up to P2, tried to move on Abrams on the outside, didn't really work out, so dropped back again. But yeah, after the safety car restart, I knew I had to make a move in the beginning. It's so hard to follow, so yeah, when Slater didn't defend into turn 1, I went for it, and it worked out. So yeah, I'm really happy with this result.
P15 in race 1, it looked tricky out there with the safety car and things, but good to get on the rookie podium as well.
Yeah, it's always nice to be on a rookie podium, but I had a really good start, starting 18th. I just missed out on an extra lap in qualifying, so that's where my second fastest lap wasn't as good. But yeah, made up a really good start and then picked him off, and then yeah, just didn't quite have a pace I wanted, but yeah, it's difficult out there, to be fair. It just dried and it's quite tricky conditions. I think there's a big difference in like the front and back when it comes to using all of the track limits. I think it doesn't get monitored enough at the back because everyone was using it. So I sort of realised that I got overtaken by 2 and they just dropped me, and then I just realised I need to start using this track just to keep with them. So yeah, it'd be nice to talk to Trevor about that, but we'll see.
Deegan, a P4 in the cancelled race from Snap at Donington. Third on the road, but just unfortunate to get the check limit penalty. But so many other guys got penalties out there. Still good points.
Yeah, obviously good points then, and the race that actually got cancelled, we got P5 at Snetterton, so getting P3 on the road was actually quite good, and then obviously due to the penalty, I got it quite early on, and then I had to be a bit conservative on any track limits I got. So because I knew the next step was a 10 second, so I was just a bit under the limit, letting them lot battle ahead, and then I was able to just attack at the right time and was able to get past and pick them all off. And then that was it really, just chill, and then it all kicked off and then it was chill. So it was one of them races. It's good points at the end of the day, and I'm happy with it.
And what was it like when you got the penalty earlier on, and were you just trying to drive under the limit, a few percent under the limit, to not get a 10-second penalty?
Yeah, obviously I didn't want to get a 10-second penalty, because that's big time on the track. So that would have dropped us to like something silly like P8. So I was just thinking on the other half, and I was quite lucky to see everyone else around me was having a 5-second penalty. So it didn't hinder us too much, apart from Higgins getting sick on the road and then getting a second in the end because of the penalties. But yeah, he's done good stuff, and we had some good racing, us too. And yeah, I'm happy it was clean, to be honest. It was a good race, and I can't thank Rocket and Racing Stars enough for it. And everyone in the team at JHR, they've done a fantastic job, and the car felt much better than that last one.
And when you're on track, do you know you're getting the warnings and the penalty? And if so, how does that change your mindset?
So you get two track limits, and then they throw the warning sign on the pit wall, and then after that, if you get one track limit, it's a 5-second, and then if you get another track limit after having a 5-second board shown to you, it's 10, 11, 15, and then 20, and then you get a drive-through penalty, which would be quite impressive if you've done that. But it's looking quite good for tomorrow, and I'm quite excited to see what tomorrow brings.
A few guys are locking up at Redgate. Was it tricky at that corner?
Well, I was actually locking up probably the most, if I'm honest. I was locking up quite a bit, under rotating the front tyres, and then, but it didn't hinder us too much. It didn't do much damage to the tyre. It was only under rotating, so it just wasn't biting into the ground. It was just sitting on top of the surface, spinning. But yeah, it didn't hinder us too much, and we was able to get that third in the end. Obviously, we would like that third and the trophy to take home. But we need to think on the good side that everyone else around us got a 5-second penalty. So yeah, quite happy, good points then.
And how do you feel you and the team at JHR have developed over the years? Because you come in from sim racing and this is your first year in F4, so do you feel there's been a big development curve as we get towards the end of the year?
Not really. I think everyone's just got on really well in the team. Everyone's got a good laugh. Every weekend it's a good laugh, and you always come up with a joke to laugh and giggle about all weekends. And then yeah, that's a good thing about being in a good team, is just having that good banter across the team, and you end up working better as a team. And then yeah, you're able to perform better on track and off track. Really, it's a bit more enjoyable having a good team around you, which is good.
And what are you expecting tomorrow with the two races on the reverse grid as well?
Yeah, we've got the reverse, and obviously starting P15 bit out of position, which we wouldn't like, but we can make it possible getting into the points. We've done it today, getting 10 overtakes. So yeah, and the reverse, we're already starting in the points, so we just need to maximise that situation as big as possible. I'm looking quite forward to it, if I'm honest. I don't mind what the weather is, just hopefully some good racing and no contact, and get some good points again.
Thanks so much.
Right, thank you very much, take care.
Thanks so much, Deegan.
Thank you.
See you.